Many people walk around, feel a sense of lack, and feel they're not good enough. These beliefs control how they feel lowly about themselves, feel inferior to others, and feel discouraged to rise to another level. Things and people are not satisfying or fulfilling for them, but they are afraid to make changes that bring disruption to their comfort zone. This painful cycle of being stuck where they are prevents them from growing, gaining new experiences, or enjoying life. In this video, we'll talk about how to break the pattern of not feeling good enough, so individuals who hold on to these limiting beliefs may shift their perspective and create their greatest wealth. Stay tuned. It's a painful place to be stuck with no passion, lack of joy, but not knowing what to do. When people feel not enough, they'll have an inner voice that stops them to seek novelty because it's fearful for them, and they often seek external things to fulfill the void inside them. It's more likely they'll sabotage themselves and hinder their progress by rejecting invitations, not willing to take on a new role, and shying away from opportunities that help them uncover their potential. With a lack of self-awareness, it's likely that the person who feels not enough will stay stuck in unhealthy relationships, stay in unfulfilling jobs, and abandon their precious dreams. They may people please and stay in groups they don't even like. They disconnect with their own emotions because it's too painful. And they numb themselves with distractions. The reality is that the more one suppresses and abandons themselves, the greater the pain it is when it comes back, manifesting as disease, unpleasant accidents, or even a big meltdown of their entire life, the rock bottom. It's a painful place to be in when the person awakens and realizes how much time one wasted on the wrong things and wrong people. Most importantly, they abandon themselves because they're too afraid to face themselves. Underneath the surface level, where one believes they're not good enough, is the deep, hidden fear of unworthiness. The belief of feeling unworthy sucks away the life force that fuels a person's inspiration, passion, and motivation. Year after year, they remain where they are, all because of this cap they put on themselves, or was given to them in childhood. Confidence is built in childhood. As children, we acquire new experiences every day. Through trying new things and making mistakes, we learn about the world, who we are, and how we think about ourselves in our family system and the community. Children depend on their caregivers to give guidance, nurture, and support, and mirror back authentically towards their emotional responses to feel safe and secure and to build self-esteem. How a child's caregiver responds to them is the blueprint of how a child will treat themselves. You can see the result of a child's stress level builds up when they see their caregivers neglect their emotional needs from the still face experiment done by Dr. Edward Tronick, where the mother puts on a still face with no emotional response to their child. A matter of seconds later, the child develops anxiety after feeling neglected by their mother. You can see the experiment in the link in the description below. At an early age, the basic needs of safety and security are the basic needs for the child to explore and learn about their environment. Without a healthy sense of safety and security, which is also your root chakra, you will likely develop signs of anxiety, emotional dysregulation, or being disconnected from how you feel. The result is that the child will grow up not trusting their feelings and not feeling safe inside their own body. A lack of emotional support in childhood causes emotional pain and will need therapy, energy healing, and inner work to restore one's healthy sense of self. How to develop a healthy sense of self. Experiencing trauma is likely inevitable in one's life journey. Those who overcome their setbacks are often the ones who learn to master the art of resiliency. If you or someone you know may have experienced an unsupportive childhood, it's important to know that your pain is valid. It's okay to acknowledge your pain and learn to transform it as an adult. No matter what age you're in, it's never too late to choose yourself and practice self-love. No one is capable to do the work for you because you are unique and your path can only be done by you. Start self-acknowledging yourself, validate your feelings, and change your inner talk to encouraging and supportive. You may use positive affirmations and consider hypnotherapy to retrain your mind for positivity and rebuild your self-esteem. Start becoming aware that your thoughts do not represent you, and you have the power to choose thoughts that cheer you on. For this, you can consider our Inner Alchemy worksheets that will help you recognize your thought patterns, self-reflect on them, and transform your old patterns into a new confident self. It's also notable to set healthy boundaries between you and the people who made you feel you're not good enough. Their internal wound is their responsibility, not yours. Walk tall, stand tall, and learn to look people in the eyes with confidence. The more you practice, the more you will embody the new positive identity and shed away the old self. Your inner guidance, higher self, and the whole universe is cheering you on. Books to read for self-love. A highly recommended book to read for overcoming feelings of not enough and cultivating unstoppable self-love would be Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It by Kamal, Ravikant. Having been through life's difficult challenges, Kamal shared his personal experience after he came out of the other side. Even for a person that seems to have great success and has it all, you will learn that self-love is much needed no matter what gender, race, and status you're in. If you want to learn about the most fundamental ways to overcome not enoughness, this book is for you. Another book to recommend is from a female author, Buy Yourself the Fucking Lilies by Schuster. Many people can probably resonate with Tara's childhood. While transforming her pain into her power, not only did Tara reclaim her inner power, but she also made the most out of it with her unique sense of humor, inspired many people, and made it in the world in her own way. Her story is well written, funny, and unforgettable. Highly recommended to those who want to approach personal development with some humor. Understand that overcoming the feelings of not enough and building self-esteem is not built in a day, nor is it a one-time thing. Life is a continuous journey with many challenges. What matters is that you remain disciplined in your self-love and practice successful habits, starting with training your mind to feel you are good enough and you deserve better. Each choice you make will make up your future. So choose wisely, choose self-love, and choose yourself. You are worthy to live a fulfilling, happy life. If you find this video valuable, please consider subscribing and sharing it with people you like. Until next time, know that you're good enough. Take care and we'll see you in the next video.